So, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple days since I've uploaded. I'm right now feeding these 4 little ones. They're the only ones that we have in this barn right now. We got about, I don't know, 45 or 50 outside as of right now. So I'm feeding them second cutting right now that we did over the summer. Or, well, some of it might be from a couple years ago, I'm not quite sure. But I got my flash on, that's why his eyes kind of glow a little bit. This one's mine. This one's my dad's, or my stepmom's, I don't know which one. And then those two, obviously, you guys know are mine. The ones that have ear tags are mine, except the red one I don't think has an ear tag, because the tagger broke whenever we tried tagging them. I think that the last time I uploaded was Sunday night, or Monday night. I don't know, whichever one. You guys seem to enjoy it. As of, well, I didn't get any bad feedback from it, so I guess that's a good sign. These guys, I was feeding them first cutting a little bit, so they didn't have diarrhea, because I've been giving them feed, and the feed is 40% protein. It's meant for dry cows, and obviously they're not dry cows, or well, they're not even cows for that matter, they're still just yearlings, springers I guess you could say, except they're bulls, not heifers. It's kind of difficult right now, I might cut some of this out, I don't know. I'm aiming for Friday night for this video to be uploaded, maybe Thursday night. Right now it is Thursday. So let them munch on that for a couple minutes. Then, gloves. This is the feed we're giving them right here. I think you guys have seen this, but if it'll focus here. This is 40, I believe it's 40% protein. I don't know, but they like it. You can see they're all looking at me. So I just take a scoop about like that, shake some of it off so none of it falls on the floor. I don't like to waste it, it's kind of expensive. And I divide one scoop between 2 of them. They go nuts for it. You can see how he kind of bombards the other one there for his feed. So you gotta be quick about it. I've gotten pretty good at not spilling it in everywhere. So that's that. So now that through the winter, like the dead of the winter, the whole barn was full. Since then, we took all of them out, put them outside. We don't milk in this barn as of today, or well, as of a couple months ago. We didn't even milk then. It's been a while since we milked in this barn. You can see it does have the pipeline and everything for it. But there's another barn over the hill where I milk cows. So it's kind of dead in here right now. The bend chopper hasn't been used in a few months. In the milk house, I'll show you what's going on there. We put hay down so the pipe don't freeze in the barn. So these are the milkers in here. I'd really like to store these. You can see it there. They're not that bad of milkers. They're Surge, or the older style Surge, but hey, we used them back then. I think the last time they've been used is 2012 maybe. You can see all the dust and stuff in there. Since then, because 2012 I was obviously young, but I've got everything organized in here. This is the washer for the tank. And we've got all these drums back here. These usually hold the iodine, or the sanitizer. something in there. I think there's iodine in this right here. This is probably 10 years old. Yeah, that's definitely iodine. That's what we used. We used, up in where I milk cows now, I don't post-dip them. We post-dipped here whenever we had the cows in here, or well, my dad did. And he post-dipped, then he'd go through with the paper towel, and he'd wipe them down, and then he'd milk them, and then he'd, he'd pre-dip. That's what, yeah, pre-dip is before you milk, post-dip is after. And that's what he did before he milked, and then he'd post-dip them afterwards. These right here, these are called sleeves, or socks. You can see that we got everything to milk cows again, but it's just a matter of getting the cows. This right here basically strains the milk. We have everything I'm showing you here we have up in where we milk cows now. And then obviously you guys know what that clicking thing is. I've talked about it before. There's an old light bulb that should probably be in the garbage. I'd really like to whitewash this barn again and milk cows in it. Bring back a lot of old memories. It'd still be stable to milk cows. I mean, you need to get a couple things. You probably want to get a new sink, new washer, maybe a couple new milkers. You definitely, like even the hoses here, these aren't that bad. They could probably be used again. But one thing I did notice was, like, yeah, see these lines here? These are okay to use. They're perfect for milking cows. You just need to sanitize them before you milk cows, obviously, or else the inspector wouldn't pass you. But like a couple of these here, this is where you would either have the air go to it or close the air. So, like whenever you put it on the cow, you turn it and then the air is open, and then you close it whenever you take it off. Like I was saying beforehand here, you'd want to put a new clip here because this is obviously rusted out. I'd want to get new pulsators that you put on the cow's tail. These little metal things here, I forget what they're called. These look okay. You could just put the new pulsator on them, new rubber. This right here is the pipeline washer. It says right there. Yeah. Turn that around to wherever you want. The tank still does work. I've had it running there in the summer. I don't really like turning stuff on in the winter. The breaker for it is cut. I think I know what one it is. I think it's, nope. It's one of them here. Nope, that's the pulsation. It's one of them, I forget which one, to be totally honest with you. But anyway, that's I had it all running there in the summer, I know. It all does work. That's just dreams for me. I don't know, I enjoy walking around this barn here. Brings back a lot of old memories. And then in here we've got where the jar is. And that light still works. That light's probably 10 years old, 12 years old. You can see right there's the jar. That would definitely need to be back washed and sanitized and stuff like that. That right there is where you turn the pulsation on and stuff. And then over here is pretty much where the magic happens. This right here, this little box, is the pulsator. Pulsation control. It does both sides. It's old. Everything in here is old. This is the pump. That's right there is what controls the pump, I believe. I don't know, this was all closed up. I'll have to take this off and close it off again. Hopefully by the time I'm 18, I'll be milking this barn, hopefully. If I If I can come up with the money for it. I mean, the gutter still works. All the stalls are still good. If I were to start bulking this barn in, I'd probably pour another floor in it if I had the money to waste. I definitely want to put new concrete in the stalls here. I think you guys can see in the stalls, yeah. We've got mats in some of the stalls up here that we put in whenever we had the cows in over the winter. The barn is stable. You can see that the wall is kind of cracking a little bit. You can see right outside right here. But other than that, it's alright. I don't know. That's it for today, guys. Just a little, I guess, flashback. Or throwback Thursday. There you go. That's what I'll call it. Either that, or if I upload on Friday, it'll be flashback Friday. I know a lot of people do that on YouTube. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.